Camera number 282 of 365 is this manual rangefinder, the Ricoh 300S. Fully manual camera, has no light meter, so we have to use either a handheld light meter or the Sunny 16 rule. So just going through some of the functions of the camera. We have our film advance, which has a very reassuring clicking. Now when I purchased this camera, it didn't actually wind on, and so I had to work out how to make this camera work. So first of all, I started taking off the lens and found that the mechanism was working okay, which then led me to take the base plate off, and then you see a little clockwork. Not there's very much in the base, very simple. But the clockwork and cog mechanism seemed stuck, so a little bit of moving, and eventually released the mechanism, and was able to finally get the camera to work. It does have just a final click, so I have to wind it on, and you think it's the end there, but you actually have to just push it just a bit further. So there obviously is a problem with the camera still, but from my perspective, the camera now works, has the full range of shutter speeds. Shutter speeds go from, let's just have a look, I've forgotten now, is it 300? Yes, 1/300th of a second down to bulb. I don't know whether you can see that, it's the top window. We rotate the shutter speed, and then for our aperture we have to rotate the inner ring that changes our aperture. The lens is a Ricoh 45mm f2.8 lens. I'm surprised actually that even the lower shutter speeds seem to be reasonably close to what they should be. So that's 1/4 of a second. And that seems maybe a little bit fast perhaps, but certainly usable, which is nice. So I'll have our film counter, our shutter button, our flash, and then just a film memo because there is no light meter. And then we lift up the knob to rewind our film back into our canister, having pressed the little button at the base that disengages the film advance. And then to take the film out, we just simply unclip the little door here, and then we can see the inner workings of the camera. You find us quite large and quite bright and big, which is nice. I suspect I may have some problem with this door because it doesn't seem to like closing, so I may have to resort to a little bit of black tape possibly, I'm not sure. I think that's pretty much it really. I'm looking forward to using the camera. As I say, I was resurrected from the dead, so we'll see if it works and produces any images. So that is camera number 282 of 365.